Hey, it's Mr. Spencer. We're going over simple subjects and simple predicates today, all right? This can be tricky. Let's make sure we understand the differences. So you know what a noun is, you know what a verb is. Well, now we need to say you could have multiple nouns in a subject. You could have multiple verbs in a predicate. Every sentence needs these. A subject is who or what the sentence is about. That's usually a noun. Who or what, person, place, or thing. The predicate is what the subject does. Okay, predicate is usually the second part of a sentence. It's what the noun that the sentence is focused on does. Okay, subject is who or what the sentence is about. Predicate is what the subject does. So now we need to start thinking about this word simple. If I put simple in front of subject, this becomes a different idea. Okay, it changes the meaning. A simple subject is one word. Okay, one word, one noun. That's a simple subject. Simple predicate is one verb idea. So keep in mind, if it's a proper noun like Mr. Spencer, that would be two words, Mr. and Spencer, but that forms one noun idea. Does that make sense? It's a proper noun, they go together, Mr. and Spencer. Okay, simple predicate. Remember, the simple predicate is what the subject does. So what word could we use to describe? Well, we could use the verb, okay? Doing action verbs, and the most common verb in the English language is, okay? Past tense was or were. Usually it's one word, like I could say run, my dog runs. It could be, though, two words in a predicate, okay? I could have will clean, helping verb will for the verb clean. So will and clean could also be two verbs in the predicate. Okay, it could have more than one. Okay, so if I talked about my grandma makes a very bland Thanksgiving dinner, okay, bland would be a good word, but that's not a noun or a verb. Okay, what's this sentence about? It's not even about Thanksgiving. It's about who did something. My grandma did something. So what's the simple subject? It's my grandma. She's the one that did something. The verb was makes. Does that make sense? The simple subject would be the grandma. The simple predicate would be makes. I just need that one verb, makes. Okay. I've got a dinner later on in the sentence, but that's also followed by bland and Thanksgiving, which are adjectives to describe the dinner. Second sentence, I could have somebody, Mrs. Feldman and her daughter have a good time at school. Okay, mother and a daughter. Simple subject is Mrs. Feldman and her daughter. The simple predicate I double underlined, have a good time at school. Remember how I said that it could be more than one person or a proper name? Okay, so the simple subject has two people in it. Mrs. Feldman and her daughter make up that subject. Does that make sense? For the simple predicate, it focuses on have, doing something, having, possessing, have. So let's review this. The simple predicate is a verb. The most common verb in the English language is, or are, was or were. Those are the most common verbs in the English language. They're states of being. Let's look at these. Can you find the simple subject in these sentences? Number one, do you see it? The simple subject. Okay, let's try to underline it. The brown horse appeared at the starting line. Got two nouns in that sentence, but horse is the one that did something. It appeared. Okay, it's not about the line. The line didn't do anything. The horse is what did something. Okay, check this. Number two. Look at this. The student arrived late to class because he woke up late. The student is the subject of that sentence. Not class. The subject is student. The student did something. Number three, John did something. He looked. Number four, the big audience grew very restless waiting for the play to start. What did the audience do? The audience grew. The audience did something. Okay, the play didn't do anything. The audience did something. The air in the classroom smelled fresh. This sentence is about the air. The air did something. The air smelled a certain way. What's the simple subject in number six? The blue dolphin swam freely in the ocean. Did the ocean do something? No, the dolphin did something. The dolphin swam. Simple subject, dolphin. And then number seven, the basketball team went traveling for their next tournament. Did the tournament do something? No, the team did something. The simple subject is team. Okay, basketball is an adjective to describe the team. The basketball team is the subject. Let's look at simple predicates. Can you see how they're underlined? Okay, you're looking for the verb. Okay, the verb. So in the first sentence, Louis Armstrong sang with many jazz bands. Okay, sang is the verb. Let's look at number two. This gets more tricky. There's a helping verb and then the main verb. The main verb is called, okay? Speech, we said it, he called. But has been is a helping verb for called, okay? Has been, okay? It's like in the past, this has been true. That's the predicate. The entire verb has been called. Okay, that's the simple predicate there. Number 3, he became a very famous trumpet player. The predicate starts with became and continues all the way to the end of the sentence. What's the verb? What's the simple predicate? It's became. Okay, became. What did he do? He became. Okay, so that gets a little trickier. Let's look at number 4. People have been copying his musical style for years. People's the noun. Copying is the main verb, but there's a helping verb. Okay, the simple predicate includes the helping verb, have been copying. All 3 of those words make up the simple predicate. Number 5, Louis Armstrong was hired by many concert halls. Okay, Armstrong's the noun, but look. Was and hired is the simple predicate.